Hello and welcome back to Byron's Adventures. I've actually just been successful in persuading another clan to join our faction. And as you can see, I'm just about to provide them with a huge amount of influential support. And as a result, we've also now gained Charm Skill 225. I'm actually not entirely sure what that's going to give me, but hopefully I'll be able to take a look in just a second. Now, what I've been doing is attempting to get Pelisora back into my party, because of course what we want to do is we want to marry her to someone, or marry someone to someone. That's basically what we want to do here. Any marriage to anyone else would be great if we can make it work. Obviously, at the moment, it is a bit difficult. Not entirely sure why we're not really able to do that at the moment. I seem to have a bit of a weird thing going on, because I have Pelisora in my army at the moment. And I specifically called her over to me to be able to do this. And then I had to follow her to the nearby fief. And I was hopeful that that would then enable us to speak to Eutropius about the whole marriage thing, but apparently that is not indeed the case, and something else is happening with it. I really don't know why, but, well, I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Anyway, I'm going to be speaking to this guy as well, because he has a very large army indeed, and, oh, look at this. Oh, wow, he actually has a town. Let's actually see whether we can get him. Oh. No, we're never going to be able to get this guy. Not in a million years. 60% chance. The other guy that joined us from Komnos, he had a critical success with a 65% chance on his first try. And yeah, there's no way. There's no way this guy is going to join us. None whatsoever. If we had a critical success in one of these ones, then maybe, but I have failed too. So no way. No how. That is not going to work. That is not going to work. Anyway, Zionica is actually coming under siege at the moment by Ospir of the Vlandians. Now, I don't know whether you've noticed, but I've actually been attempting to target the Vlandians specifically. Very surgical strikes. Very, shall we say, subterfuge-esque kind of stuff going on here, because what I am trying to do is dismantle the Vlandians without raising a sword. And don't worry, we're going to be raising a sword very, very soon against them. Ah, look at this. I can actually propose a marriage. Ah, for Lucant. Okay, okay, yes. You should perhaps introduce yourself, but keep in mind that we're... Yeah, okay, so that's what I did beforehand. And I'm wondering whether we're actually going to get something going there. Maybe we will be able to. There's a nice critical success. Okay, if we can get this guy to join us, we will prevent the Vlandians from expanding their territory even further, because it's more than likely that they will be able to take Zionica. And there you go. We did get him. That is fantastic. Okay, and he just joins us straight up. He just joins us straight up. Okay, that is actually really, really cool. Unfortunately, of course, because he is not actually part of a faction that is at war against us, we don't gain any fiefs from this. But the thing is that I don't really care about that too much. What I am mostly caring about is weakening the Vlandians in a pretty significant way and gaining the same vassals that they once had. And as a result, it basically just takes away a huge amount of their power spike potential, because at the moment, people are running around with a massive amount of units, and I would like to try and get those people on our side. So I'm just going to try and increase as much as possible here. Bear in mind that I am losing a massive amount of influence myself. But what else is influence for if not to spend it on your vassals? And obviously make policies and things like that. But it's easy enough, because as you can see, we're actually now only gaining 46 because Council of the Commons, unfortunately, was nerfed. I believe it was nerfed in the last update. The one prior to the most recent one, I think. Anyway, yeah, so it was nerfed, and that basically means that we're only going to be gaining 46 instead of 600 or something like that. And yes, gaining 600 influence every single day, probably quite powerful, probably kind of broken, but it was fun. It was really fun, and it's kind of sad when a game nerfs something that's really, really fun instead of bringing everything else up into sort of like the overpowered sense of things, you know. So for example, if a unit is really, really overpowered, just make all the other units really, really powerful too, and then everything's powerful and everything's fun. But that's just my thought process on it. Anyway, let's have a look here. Ooh, we can get this guy too? Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance here, fellows. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. One more go. 60% chance. Yeah, there we go. We got him. That is fantastic. Krotor is actually one of the, in my opinion, one of the stronger vassals. And we're going to have to go to war against someone relatively soon to try and get these guys some fiefs, because I think just support alone is probably not going to be enough. But now that we have so many different clans working for us, and you can see here that Komnos has 6, Dionikos has 5, the Company of the Golden Boar has 4, and in general, they just have a lot of different vassals that can potentially help us out. So I'm very, very pleased about this, and I'm hopeful that the amount of influence that I'm providing and the amount of support that I'm providing to these people is going to be enough to prevent them from leaving our faction. And I just can't believe that I didn't think of this before. So again, I very much appreciate your assistance in the comments about that whole thing. But there you go. All right, that seems like a pretty decent amount. And let's take a look at our charm skill right here. Gain 1 influence per day for each allied lord party that are not currently in an army while waiting in the same town. What? Okay, that doesn't seem very good to me, because 1 influence per day for each allied lord party that are not currently in an army while waiting in the same town, so I have to wait in the same town to be able to gain this? That's kind of weird, in my opinion. That's kind of weird. Anyway, when you visit your own settlements, they get a +5 loyalty bonus once per day. I guess I'm going to be taking that because I just don't think the influence thing is that good. But maybe it is. Maybe it's super powerful, but I don't know. So just going to be leaving it how it is. Okay, so we're going to have to... Why do I have a bunch of these to do right now? I know in the recent update they have done something with one-handed, but obviously I'm playing on a previous version here because otherwise it breaks all the mods all the time. So I'm just going to wait until mods catch up to the version, and then I'll, upgrade the version and so on and so forth. It's just to make sure that everything goes smoothly with the series, because otherwise it's going to be a huge save game compatibility problem, and it's just going to be corrupting things all over the place, which I really don't want. Thank you very much. So yeah, there's eight traits to still spend. Okay, Palisora. I don't really care about the one-handed, to be honest. You know what? I'm not going to bother with that right now. Okay, so I have, obviously, as you can see, basically dismantled this entire Vlandian, attack force. And I'm actually going to see if I can maybe get another one, because I have enough, not enough money, but I have enough influence to be able to do this. So let's see. Oh, we might be able to. Oh, 60% chance, and we actually succeeded. Okay. Oh, we might do it. I'm going to have to do 4 out of 4 here. Don't think I'm going to get this one. Kind of unfortunate there. Oh, well, never mind. I didn't really think I was going to get another 60%er, but we tried it, and we almost succeeded, but unfortunately, not this time. Not this time. Yeah, and you know what I'm actually thinking? Maybe we want to attack at this very moment. Maybe we want to attack right now against the Vlandians, because if we do that, I was actually seeing where Regea was. She's all the way up in Sturgian territory. I actually wanted to speak to her about the marriage between Eutropius and Palisora again, but that doesn't seem to be a thing that Eutropius is interested in, at least at the moment, so I'm going to have to do something about that soon. But anyway, I actually need to go to the kingdom screen to take a look. And as you can see, the Northern Empire has a strength of 11, so hopefully they're going to be eliminated relatively soon, and that the Vlandians have 15,000. Now bear in mind that you saw in the previous episode, towards the end, Vlandians, they had 18, maybe about 19,000 strength, and I've just removed about 4,000 of that, just literally by, well, persuading people. That's the power of persuasion. It's so incredibly fun to do that. And Palisora is, of course, with me in my army at the moment. So what I'm going to do is we're going to attack. We're going to attack these guys. And we're going to see what we can do. Oh, yeah. Okay, apparently these guys are now taken prisoner because they're actually in their keeps, apparently. And we needed to try and ransom them or something. But we have Krotor and we have Lukand in this particular fight. And I'm going to be doing some pretty large battles going forward because, well, no doubt Death Art is not going to be too pleased about me attacking him and everything. And the various other people will also be leading their armies and things like that. So hopefully I'll be able to do something about it and we'll be able to defeat them. That would be, well, very good to do, if at all possible. Okay, so I'm just going to get all my people in a nice position here. And I'm thinking that we might... I don't really know whether to just charge them in straight away or just to keep them in the wings. I think we'll probably just keep them in the wings for the moment. Where are the enemies? Ah, there they are. Okay. Let's get my people moved up a little bit more, because it's unlikely, in my opinion, that the opponent is going to move forward to meet us. I don't think they're going to be doing that. So what I've got to do is kind of got to go up here, see if I can maybe do some damage to them. I'm going to hit their shields mostly, as you can see. Oh, headshot. that was hilarious. Did not mean to do that, that's for sure. That was complete luck. Okay, I'm going to try and move my archers just a little bit ahead here. Let's get my infantry moved up. Oh, hello. Bunch of cavalry trying to do something. Not a big fan of these guys. They can go away, thank you. And I think we need to move a little bit more, don't we? Okay, so, yeah, we've got some cavalry. Okay, well, I'm just going to tell the cavalry just to charge right in. And we'll tell our infantry to move forward. And tell our crossbowmen and so on to move forward as well. Yeah, I've got to be a bit careful here. As you can see, my horse just took massive damage. That was a neck shot. So it's basically the same damage as if it was a headshot, pretty much. And definitely don't want my horse to die here. But I have to be very careful because these guys are all wielding like pole arms and stuff like that. So it's definitely going to be a bit problematic. But I'll try my best. Oh, these guys. Yeah, all of these crossbowmen right here, they have so much stopping power. It's just... it's not even funny. They can literally kill my horse in 2 hits. And then I am going to be having some problems because I'm basically in enemy territory. So I'm going to have to be a bit careful. But you can see here that being careful is not really necessary. Well, maybe it is. Oh no! Oh no! This is bad. Ah, get him. Ah! Okay, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ah well, never mind. That's absolutely fine because we are going to be achieving a victory here. And I did get a couple of kills and things. And Byron, I think he's getting a bit senile. Don't you think he's getting a bit senile? Maybe that's the reason why he's being so incredibly bad in combat at this point. But, well, that's how it goes. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. Anyway, there you go. 61 renown, 39 influence. Actually, quite a significant amount of influence right there. And I can take these guys prisoner if I want to, but I will not be doing that at the moment. As you can see, we have someone that's been taken prisoner by Lukand. I should probably speak to him to get him to trade the prisoner to me, if at all possible. So hello there. Actually, can you marry Pelisora, actually? Because, yeah, that's the thing. I have no idea how to do this. I know that someone said you have to speak to the father or the mother or whoever, and then they say, hey, you should probably introduce yourself, so on, and then maybe we need to go and speak to the father again, at least in this guy's case. So that might actually be kind of good. Anyway, we're going to be transferring him, and there we go. He's absolutely fine to accept that, and then we will... we'll go... Krotor is the father, right? I think. Yes. Aha, here we go, here we go. Okay, so we can do Pelisora. For Meritor? For Meritor? Who's Meritor? I have no idea who that is. Okay, so I need to... Apparently this is not the same guy. Is Ospia the one from... Ospia is the one that I need to speak to. Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm just running into all these fathers here, and I'm like, oh, okay, so which one do I need to speak to, actually? Whose hand are you offering? It says never mind. Why not? Why is it saying that? Why is it saying never mind? I don't know. That's the thing. Okay, problematic situations ahead. Because Lucand is the son of this guy, right? Very strange. Very strange. Okay, well, I guess what I'm going to do is we will do Pelisora. Meritor. Where is Meritor? He's at this place. And he was taken prisoner by looters very recently. Probably not the best start, is it? But he is age 30, which is pretty decent. And he is near there. Okay. Yes, very good. Okay, so we should introduce ourselves, and then we'll come back to Krotor, I suppose. That's probably the best way that we can go about things. I am very low in HP at the moment, so maybe what we'll do... Oh, he's right around there, isn't he? Okay, so Ospia has actually created an army as well, which is very cool, because he might very well just try and take something, and if he takes something, I will be more than happy to award it to him, because if he's done all the work, he 100% deserves it if we can make that happen. So let's actually see what happens here. I would like to try and restore myself a little bit here, and then we will be attacking this guy. He's like, what is this army doing around me? Look at him. He's got threat. Company of the Golden Boar has left, and it seems like we now have to decide on a new owner for the castle. So yeah, Company of the Golden Boar. I guess we'll give it to Krotor. Yeah, we'll give it to Krotor. I mean, Garius or Krotor, either one, not a big difference in my opinion. But there you go. He's going to take care of that at least now. And I'm at 27% HP. I mean, I don't really need full HP to be able to deal with this guy. Actually, you know what? Unfortunate. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, oh, maybe I can, try and persuade him. Maybe gain a fief or something like that. But no, of course not. All right. I'm literally just going to charge. I do not believe that we need to really do anything in terms of strategy here. But don't worry about that. Don't worry. We're probably going to be doing a much larger battle very soon. Because I did see Dirthart earlier in my off-screen time. And he had a grand total of, I think, like 800 units or something crazy like that. Oh, nice headshot. Very good, Byron. Seems like his eyesight has not given up on him, or his luck. His luck factor is probably pretty good still. But yeah, definitely going to need to do something about Dirthart. And wow, I just really took that much damage. Are you serious? Okay, well, whatever the case, let's do some damage if we can. Oh no, don't die. Don't die, sir. There we go. But yeah, just a straight charge in against such an overwhelmed opponent is really not going to make any difference to our success here. We should be able to do this, especially considering the morale factor that you have to obviously calculate yourself. You just got to basically be like, okay, am I going to be able to inflict massive morale damage to this opponent? Answer, yes. In this case, yes, I definitely will be able to do that, especially if Byron doesn't die. He's literally at, what, 1 HP? I can't even see the, I can't even see the bar right now. It's just hidden away. And, yeah, there you go. That's indeed a victory for us. Only 2 enemies remaining. And, yeah, we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well, I think. I mean, the thing is that this guy is going to get taken prisoner. I will hopefully be able to lay in a pursuit course for the other guy as well. And then we'll be able to take them both prisoner. And then they will be a wonderful bargaining chip later on in our discussions with a wide variety of different enemy vassals. Because you've got to bear that in mind, that if there's an enemy vassal that has a significant amount of cash, then we can just speak to him, and we can just say, hey, I've got all of these guys, do you want them back? And then he'll be like, no, not really. And then, yeah, that will be that. But there you go. There's another 100,000 there for us. I'm actually wondering if anyone needs anything. Wow, Pelisora needs a whole bunch. and a load of other people too. So yeah, I guess that's fine, and we'll just sell that, and we're going to be paying 64,000 in actual fact. Oh no, actually not. Paying 9,000 now, so that's pretty good. Oh, we're only paying 1,900 now. Okay, so yeah, that's that's what you can do really if you take a whole bunch of junk and from all the different fights and things, and you can literally just sell it for such an amazing amount of cash. It really is quite fantastic. All right, so let's actually take a look and see in the general vicinity here. I would like us to take Saniopa if at all possible. I'm going to assume that that is probably not going to be possible, but we'll see what happens. I have to be a bit careful of how much I actually spend in terms of my influence gain as well, because obviously I don't want to run out of influence too fast at this point, because if I have to persuade some people and actually reassure them that their place in the faction is assured and confirmed, then I obviously don't want to spend too much influence and not have any remaining. Ah, it seems like Gauss Castle is now actually... Oh, wait a minute. All these guys have been released. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Who's this? Aha. Hello. Is this someone that I can literally speak to right now? Okay, hello. Ingaltha. Ingaltha. Okay, I would like to actually try and persuade Ingaltha if at all possible, but I am going to fight his son or whoever this is, and I think Ingaltha might actually be kind of close to us right now. Is he? I'm not entirely sure, but I will take him prisoner. And we'll move onward. Bunch of loot, once again. It's always good to take. And there's Segeron, there's Fernhard, and there's Liena, who, amusingly enough, was Barney's, the original Barney's, wife. Which is actually kind of cool to see her out and about here. Whoa. That is a... What? What? How do they have such a massive amount of militia in this particular town? Do you see that? 864? Wow, we've gotten to such a crazy point in the series here that every single yeah, every single garrison has massive amounts of militia and things. Oh, there's Achios again. That's actually kind of funny. Yes, Achios. Ah, I shake my fist at you, sir. Because he obviously left us in a previous episode in a very bad situation indeed. Anyway, let's have a look here. Ah, Saratis. Saratis is this guy's clan leader. Well, that's not a problem at all. I'm going to attack him. See if we can maybe get some quick auto-resolve victories against these guys. And take them prisoner. And I'm thinking we're probably going to go over to Saniopa, see how many are actually in the garrison there. We might be able to persuade this guy, though. Yeah, we might be able to persuade him. I think he's part of someone else's faction, or someone else's clan that we won't be able to speak to. Yeah, Aldrich. Haha, that's so funny. So this is actually Liena's brother. And Aldrich, of course, is Liena's father. So, I guess we're going to fight. There's 129 here. I have 34% HP, so I'm probably going to end up dying, potentially. I mean, I didn't die before, which was actually kind of surprising, but anyway, let's get ready. I'm going to utilize a couple of tactics here. Nothing too dramatic, just the standard sort of shield wall, loose formation for our archers and everything, shield wall for the infantry. And you can see here just how many crossbowmen we actually have. And those crossbowmen are, in my opinion, very dangerous, especially in such great numbers. And we'll see exactly what they're actually capable of doing against these cavalry that are coming in here. I personally feel like they're kind of foolish to head in here right now. As you can see, they're being murdered so incredibly easily, especially even Byron's getting a couple of kills. Can you believe that? Well, not a couple, but some. One. Yes. But the horses just really can't stand up against such an insane amount of bolts, and that's the main reasoning here. And there you go. Easy victory for us. Now, they're 300 meters away. Oh, okay. Well, now we're just starting to dismantle some of their additional cavalry forces. So basically, Ah, classic, isn't it? Yeah, they always get me, you know? They always get me with their spears and stuff like that. Ah, well, never mind. We do get to see a wonderful, wonderful spectacle right here, though, because the enemy's infantry is now going to be charging in against our archers. And that's kind of, that's never really something you want to have happen, but I'm not entirely sure what even happened to allow the archers to get into a melee standpoint right here, because I haven't told them to hold fire or anything like that, so they should have theoretically been firing at the opponent quite heavily. But personally, I really like the ability to have like a bird's eye view of this whole situation, because you could just see our forces swarming over the opponent in such a dramatic and pretty awesomely cool cinematic way. But obviously, you know, we're in the snow. It's maybe not that cinematic. I feel like it would be much cooler if it was at night and we had, like, you know, that mod that adds fire arrows or something like that. Yeah, that mod that adds fire arrows or something. That is going to be super cool, because you do have then the additional lighting from the fire arrows and everything. And yeah, that would look pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? You know, it's pretty much it. You know, just fire arrows and nighttime. Anything's gonna look cool like that. You know, anything's gonna look cool. Anyway, we could take this guy prisoner, which is gonna be absolutely fantastic. Byron getting himself killed for the I don't even know, umpteenth time at this point. And let's have a look at Rote. Yeah, as you can see, look at this. Saratis is actually in the garrison here, but there's 864 militia. How are they even able to have that much? Oh, there's more corn over there. Ah, okay. Yes, he's wanting to ransom Ordric. Ordric, why are you doing something like this, sir? Well, I could technically release someone for you. He's got 1.5 million, you know? I actually kind of want to do that. Okay, Sejuan's not going to give us anything. This guy's going to give us quite a bit. And Perek, and what about Vartar? Vartar might actually give us something as well. Let me see here. What about this guy? No, he's not going to give me anything. All right, so really that much? You're not willing to give me any money, are you? This is not even worth it, is it? This is just not even worth it. I might as well just pay the money, to be honest, because if he's not going to pay me any money, I don't really see the necessity to do that. I'm just going to literally pay whatever it takes at this point. There you go, 500,000. We'll get Tadios out of his problematic situation, and we have increased our... I think we already had 100 relation, to be honest with them, but I'd rather spend money than release people that we could potentially use later down the line in a good situation, you know. So this is the same kind of thing, and this is going to be super easy for us. Oh, it's actually still 500. Are you serious? Okay, what about this guy? No. This guy? No, he doesn't really care about any of these people, does he? As you can see, basically not. Kind of unfortunate. Didn't really want to spend another cool 500,000 right now, but I guess if I want to keep them happy, and just watch them leave now. Watch them leave. Oh yes, it's going to happen. Don't worry about that. Why are there double militia, by the way? Can I just ask that? Why are there double militia in all of these garrisons? Maybe it's a mod that's kind of affecting things in a weird way. That might very well be the case. But, oh well, never mind. Yeah, we have like double militia in our own towns as well, so the sieges are going to be super, super difficult. As you can see, Poros has now been under siege by Belgium, and here is Derthart, and I am actually going to be attacking Derthart right here because he thoroughly deserves it, doesn't he? He absolutely thoroughly deserves it. So let's do it. Alright, I have 31% HP. Why do I keep going in here? It's because there's just so much action to participate in, and I don't really want to wait too long, because you never know. Maybe he's going to come across another vassal of his, and then that vassal's going to be like, oh, I'll support you, Mr. Derthart. You're greedy as like no one's business, but still, I'm going to support you, and so on. Yeah, so I'm hopeful that maybe our current way of doing things is going to be kind of nice here, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stay a little bit back. And now here's the thing. This might be a new newsflash to some people, but here's the thing. If you stay back and you don't get yourself involved in any of the fighting whatsoever, it's pretty easy to stay alive for pretty much anyone, including myself. So if you do see me run in, it's literally just because I want to have some fun, you know? Because if I'm standing back here and just kind of doing this, I mean, yeah, this is kind of fun if I can actually get a hit. As you can see, I actually did get a hit, which is kind of surprising. But most of the time, I'm just going to hit shields, or shoulders, or legs, and that's pretty much it. I'm not really going to be getting anything else from this. I won't be getting any skill either. Actually, oh, there's a skill. There's a skill point. Yeah, way to contradict me, Byron. Very nice indeed. Good work, sir. But yeah, the point is that I find it a lot more fun to charge in and try and do some damage, get in the thick of things quite significantly. But obviously that's, you know, it's all personal preference. It's all player preference. Maybe you prefer to play the commander role, and that's absolutely fine. I think having like a commander character is actually really fun too, because focusing on all the non-combat skills could be very effective actually. I mean, we've seen that in terms of the trader at the very least. The trading is insane. It's really, really powerful. And of course, we did have a couple of mods to help us in doing some of those things, but for the most part, the trading skill itself, the ability to be able to buy and trade fiefs, that is the invaluable part. That's the powerful part, not the fact that the mods, you know, gave me the ability to gain trade XP with caravans, for example. I don't think that that's just a fix, you know, that's just a fix because it's supposed to, you know, the caravan at the moment is actually supposed to do that. So yeah, anyway, we're going to tell my infantry to charge in now as well. I'm going to have to be a bit careful here because I am very low in HP. I did take a little bit of damage going in on that initial charge. But as you can see, everything is just absolutely dying really, really fast. And I would like to try and do a little bit of damage. Oh wow, apparently that's not going to work. There we go. That was one kill for me right there. Imperial Archer. There's so many arrows and bolts whizzing by Byron's body right now that I would hope that we won't get ourselves murdered. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Even though it is basically negligible, it really doesn't matter whether I die or not. Do bear that in mind. There is not really much reason for me to be that careful. But you know, it's always nice to survive, but obviously at this amount of HP, it's basically the same thing as me dying and restoring myself. But yeah, anyway, let's see if we can take out this guy. There we go. Well, that was easy enough. And there you go. A wonderful victory. 150 renown, 80 influence. Very nice. And we only lost 11 units, if you can believe it. And there you go. We can now take Deathart prisoner, which is exactly what I wanted to do. So there you go. Very nice. And now here's the thing. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be taking any of these towns if every single town has over 1,000 defenders. That might be problematic. Hello, what's going on here? Tassinor. Okay, Tassinor, I'm coming to help you, sir. Do not worry. I will arrive in time, I think. Yes, I am arriving in time. Okay, this is great. Okay, bear in mind that we now absolutely overwhelm them. I do not have enough HP, unfortunately, to be able to go into the fight itself, so I'm going to have to auto-resolve here if I want to save Tassinor and his party. Let's see if we're actually able to do this. Yes, we are. Okay, phew. I was a bit worried there for a second, but there you go. A quick 85 renown and almost 50 influence from that as well. And there we go. We've also increased our relation with his clan too, which is very nice. And we also get to take a bunch of people prisoner, which is fantastic. There you go. There's even Morcon. I believe Morcon is Deathart's son, in actual fact. So that's pretty good. That is actually pretty good to do. And we'll just take all of that loot once again. And I'm actually wondering, can I give this guy any troops? I don't think I can, actually. Oh, hello. Pelosaurus hand? Oh, there we go. Okay. Wait a minute. He's 37. He's got some good skills, though. Why not? Did you have someone in mind? What? Okay. Okay. What about? No. What? Panalea. Panalea. Oh, okay. Okay. So wait a minute. Oh, okay. I don't exactly know what is going on here because they don't really give me any feedback on that whole thing. I mean, if I can find Panalea, then maybe that's going to work out quite nicely for us. But where is she? She's she's 34. That might actually work. But I don't know about Bruce. I don't know how old he is or anything. She's near Sahel. Okay, so what about Bruce? How's he doing? He's 38. He has 7 years to have a couple of children, I guess. So even if that works, that might be kind of nice. Let's actually take a look. Where is Sahel? I don't see it. Kanujan owns it. Oh, there we go. It's all the way down here. Oh, it's actually... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is all the way in Azari territory. Of course it is. Yeah, that's pretty awful. Oh, well, never mind. We have a very diminished army at the moment. I have 200 wounded, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of restoring. And then we're going to find out what we can do about the Vlandians in the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.